urinate?
17-year-old Hannah Moorehead likes nothing more than a good booze up.
I like to drink quite a lot. If I'm on a night out, I'll either drink 3 litres of cider, half a bottle of vodka or just over that, 2 bottles of wine. I need some more booze. Where's my booze?
Her destructive behaviour is making family life unbearable.
She'll be the first one to kick off and make a problem when there doesn't need to be one.
Go to bed! Do I listen to him? No. Why would I? There's no punishment afterwards, so what's the point?
She gets very annoyed very easily. She's got a very short fuse.
Shut up!
Hannah's decline began after tragedy struck her family.
My mum died 4 years ago. She spent half her time down the pub. I barely ever saw her. She got a liver infection and she died through that.
It's awful for any child to lose a parent at any age. She'd already suffered the heartbreak of divorce and then she suffered the heartbreak of bereavement.
Ever since she died, I've become more of an outgoing, sociable person because I want to get my mind off it.
I think I became more liberal around that sort of time because all 3 of them needed to be dealt with sensitively. I would like her to take more control of her own destiny, really, and to see the potential that she has inside her.
17-year-old Leigh Sturge does whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
I know you're on that.
No.
Oh, you're quite happy because we'll take your mobility scooter out, won't he, you know? No respect for the fact that if he breaks it, that's your only form of getting about.
Leigh always makes my mum run up and down the stairs for him, and it's hard work for my mum because she's got a disability.
I've been nasty, like said, like she's the shittest mum in the world and everything like that. It's not nice, but I've said it. There's no boundaries in the house. I go to bed whenever I want, I wake up whenever I want. 2, 3. I bring whoever I want round, even if my parents don't like them. I've got my tongue pierced at the moment, and I got my nipple pierced. That's a cannabis leaf. That's quite funny.
I know he smokes, like, weed or whatever it is. I don't like it, but how do you stop it?
Leigh has completely dropped out of college. His marijuana smoking and constant partying are driving his parents to distraction.
Don't start on me. I've come in, I've had a good night, and you go start on me.
I tell myself that I should have more respect for my parents. I should listen to them when they say no. But then when it comes to the point where they do say no, I flip.
Leigh, keep the noise down, please.
Vagina. He is selfish.
He is,
because he does know what he's doing. And in other words, he's saying, I don't really care about you.
To try and get their lives back on track, both families have agreed to send their wayward children to live with new parents on the other side of the world.
See you later.
All right, darling.
See ya.
Bye. Safe journey home.
I'd like him to be, more focused, more positive.
See you later, Pat.
She needs to gain confidence and self-respect and realise what she can achieve.
How you doing?
Good Jersey.
I'm good, I'm good.
For the next 10 days, the 2 teenagers' new home will be here. The village of Mapani in the Republic of Botswana. They'll be staying with the Selelos, a close-knit family who believe that a child's behaviour always reflects on the parents.
The behaviour that we see at home is the very same behaviour that we would like our children to practice outside home.
Dad Michael is in the army, while Mum Marianyana is a nurse. They are the proud parents of 27-year-old fireman Jan, 20-year-old law student Harpe, and 15-year-old Precious.
When you are bringing up a child, show the child love, but if the child gets out of the way, bring the child back on track.
If you break the rules of this household, you get punished.
No TV during course of the week.
Corporal punishment is commonplace in Botswana, and the Selelos believe that caning reinforces discipline.
If the need arises, we can be firm.
When I was younger, yes, I got slashes for being naughty. He wanted to show me really what was right.
I think lazy people are spoiled. Secondly, I think lazy people do not have a future because life is a struggle.
We are not just strict for nothing.
Some people might say that my parents are strict, but we would rather call it love.
After 20 hours of travelling, Hannah and Leigh touched down in Botswana's capital, Gaborone.
Oh,
It's blooming hot though.
oh
Too hot.
my strength.
Welcome to Botswana though.
Thank you.
This is probably our last cigarette, you know.
Yeah, but you know we're going to smoke anyway.
Botswana is one of Africa's richest nations. The government provides a healthcare system for its people and free education for its children.
I've been thinking like mud huts and stuff like that. Oh shit, we're going to be working on a farm, aren't we?
Oh God, oh no.
Oh my God.
I'm scared. This isn't even a road, it's just dirt.
They might have really underestimated the discipline that is observed in this household.
We have some house rules and we'll discuss them in detail after all of us have settled.
Oh my God.
How are you?
From now on, Hannah and Leigh will be living exactly as the Selelos children do, from attending school to doing the household chores.
This is where you're going to cook for us?
Yeah.
Starting this evening? Wow. Hannah will be sharing this bedroom with Precious.
Okay, wow, that's lovely. Very nice.
Yeah, so this is going to be your room.
When I came into the house, they were like arms open wide, holding my hand and stuff. I've never had a family relationship like that before.
Leigh, this is your bedroom. You're going to be sharing this room with Rape.
Okay.
And Rape, since he has been using this bed,
Yeah.
he said, okay, he'll have the baby one.
Oh, that's fine.
Here's the gentleman, eh?
Hi.
Yeah.
How's the roommate?
Good. Yeah, sure. Good.
I think they're lovely. They're lovely. Very, very welcoming. And I feel really at home already. But we'll find out how I feel after the rules. And when they find out I smoke.
Hannah and Leigh, come to the dining room. Okay.
In Botswanan society, children must defer to their elders at all times. Before the teens are fully welcomed into the house, the Selelos want to make their expectations absolutely clear.
So we called you so that we can brief you about the rules of the house.
Okay.
Drinking and smoking, not allowed. No, the use of drugs. Totally prohibited.
We both smoke.
You both smoke.
Yeah.
You won't be smoking. During the course of the week, we all wake up at 5 a.m. But by 6 o'clock, we leave.
You leave at 6.
Oh my
And
God.
Take it.
And then no piercing is allowed. If you are aware, yeah, stuff like that.
It's a way though, you can't see it.
I saw it.
It'll heal up.
It will close up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we want. Because you
That's
have to
exactly
be,
what
you
we
have to be
want.
normal.
Are you aware that it's not always possible to do what one wants to do?
Yeah.
This is one of the situations.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I would like to humbly request you to hand over everything that is not allowed in the house so that you don't get tempted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have anything on me anymore.
Okay.
Oh, and I didn't bring anything with me.
You know what? I'll trust you until you destroy that trust.
Okay.
And once you destroy the trust, believe me, it will never be the same.
Okay.
We are done. You
Okay.
can go to your rooms, freshen up, so that
Okay.
you can start helping with the dinner.
I thought those rules were crap. When they said like that we're not allowed cigarettes and stuff, and that if we lied to them kind of thing, and they like said they trusted us, and basically we've just lied. And if they find out, they will find out, because that's obvious. And the piercings, my piercings, I'm not taking them out.
Oh my God,
I can't take my tongue out, because I can't take my tongue out, but no, if I take that out, I'm going to have to...
Well, they won't know about your nipple piercing.
I don't know about that.
Well, don't show them.
I'm not going to.
If they don't observe these rules or if they don't obey the rules, and obviously there are consequences, and those consequences will not be nice.
Leigh has been agonising over what to do about his numerous piercings.
Fair enough. I take out my tongue bar because that's on show. But this bloody hurts when you have it done. And... well, in England, women find it attractive as well, so...
He decides that what the Selelos don't know won't hurt them. He gives up his tongue stud, but in defiance of the rules, his nipple ring is staying put.
I've got to help you make dinner.
Oh, yeah. You can give a hand.
Okay.
In Botswana, mealtimes follow strict traditional rituals. Family elders are always served first, and children must show their respect before eating.
When my parents come, you're going to wash their hands. Okay. So you're going to be having this. That's how
you actually do this?
We actually do that.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
You've got to wash my parents' hands.
For Leigh, showing deference to authority is a totally new experience.
And you have to be like, you don't have to be standing like this when you're doing this.
Okay, so...
like bend your knee.
Taking the mickey. That's just slavery.
Hello, Duella. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Leigh.
How are you, Leigh?
I'm okay, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
I've been sleeping.
You've been sleeping?
Yeah.
Thank you, Leigh.
The Selelos family eat dinner together every day. It's an opportunity to discuss family matters and enjoy traditional foods, like Mopani worms.
It's highly nutritious.
Yeah,
highly nutritious.
Yeah, it tastes really good. Chew.
You don't like it? How often do you eat together as a family at home?
Eat around the table?
Yeah.
Once a year, Christmas, probably.
Once a year?
Yeah. The rest of the time we just sit in front of the TV.
Okay. Do you think that conversation and togetherness is important?
I do, but I've never really had it with my family. I've always had it with my friends. So it's really weird that you're all sitting around as a family without arguing and getting along really well.
You want to have it in your family?
No.
You don't want to have it?
No, not really. My family are horrible.
It's the end of the first day, and both Hannah and Leigh are starting to realise just what they've let themselves in for.
It's just more stressful than I would have imagined. Like, just because they're so nice, that I can't get angry with them.
I've never ever had boundaries or any rules to break, and now I've got rules. I can't accept them. He's not saying anything anyway.
I had emotions, guys. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
Mr. and Mrs. Selelos are in bed, but as the eldest son, it's up to Jan to enforce his parents' rules.
I don't want you to go full blown. Stella.
I feel a bit disappointed.
Obeying the strict family hierarchy means Jan will have no choice but to tell his father about the teen's behaviour. The Selelos are halfway through their morning routine. while Hannah and Leigh are just being introduced to theirs. Today, the teens will be sent to school, but Leigh has a more immediate problem. He's worrying about the consequences of being caught smoking.
So what do you think I should do? Should I go own up and tell them?
Yeah, go and apologize in advance. Tell them I'm sorry I lied first.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I break one of the rules of the house. Okay.
Harpe is Leigh's elder. In the Selelos family, that means Leigh must respect his opinion.
And please, between the two of us now, don't do it again.
Yeah, okay.
Because personally, if I see you do it again, I'd have to stop, even if I have to break it up in front of you. Serious.
Okay. Mum and Dad.
Hi.
Could I possibly have a talk with you at all? I know I broke a rule last night, but it just all got to me, travelling halfway around the world. It's the first time I've been out, it was the first time I've left my parents as well. And I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for everything I've done, and and yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And it's good that you made the initiative to come out and say, I'm sorry. Yeah. So you are forgiven. For this time around, we're not going to impose any sanctions. You came out clean to say that last night, Mom and Dad, I smoked. And that on its own, to me, means a lot. It shows that he's feeling guilty. Leigh's feeling guilty. It shows that he has the potential to change.
Pleased with Leigh's confession, Mrs. Selelos wants to find out if Hannah has anything she'd like to own up to.
Between yesterday evening and now, haven't you broken any of the rules?
Yes, I have.
Which one in particular?
Smoking.
Have you been aware that we know?
No.
Okay. So you thought we are not aware? That's why you did not come out and tell us that I have broken one of the rules?
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't change anything anyway. I'm going to search your bag.
You're going to search my bag?
Yes.
That is a total invasion of privacy. I'm sorry, that's
can you say it's
total invasion of privacy?
Privacy?
Yeah, which shows little respect for me because you don't have trust in me, which gives me little respect for you because I feel like you're treating me like I'm 10 or something.
You have already shown little respect for us.
But I've already told you.
Let me remind you something. This is my house.
I know.
And in my house, you're going to do as I tell you to do. There you go. It's not there.
Not there.
Okay. Pack your clothes and thereafter we have to have another talk. Thank you.
There's no way I'm handing them over. Not after that.
I think she's a stubborn child.
Yeah.
I think she's very stubborn. I think she's spoiled. And we really, really need to be strict
Very
with
tough
her.
on her, yeah.
Yeah,
Very tough.
we have to be tough on her.
Precious goes to an exclusive private school in the capital city. Today, Hannah and Leigh will be joining her.
Is that suitable for school?
You look very
handsome.
For Mrs. Selelos, a first-class education is the greatest gift a parent can give their child.
Education is important for self-empowerment. Self-empowerment, you have a better future if you are educated. And again, it gives you a good feeling. You know, you feel good about yourself if you are educated because you know that you can make a difference in the world.
The Lehigh Academy is one of Botswana's leading academic institutions. 95% of its students go on to university. Englishman Mr. Hutchinson is the vice principal and is proud of his pupils' attitude.
Most of our students, of course, coming from culture in Africa, shall we say, are generally very compliant.
We go an extra mile in improving discipline in our school. That explains why we have the best results in this country.
7 o'clock in the morning, that's a ridiculous hour. Like, they should at least start school a bit later.
Hannah and Leigh will be treated like any other student, and Mr. Hutchinson has summoned them both to outline the required standards.
Hello there.
How's you?
Mr. Muguere.
And, hello, Leigh.
Hello.
All right.
Hi there.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Now, you're joining Form 5, as we call it, which is broadly equivalent to GCSE. Assistant, you need to take your hands out of your pockets. Okay? Now, we have 3 categories of offences. Example, if you don't do your homework, you'll pay a fine. Then detention. Right, that's obviously more serious offences. For example, let me warn you, chewing gum, that's instant detention. If you do argue, disrupt a lesson with a member of staff, that is detention, and so on. So good luck to you both, okay? I hope I won't meet you again in some ways, which usually means that there's problems, okay? But I hope you'll enjoy your time at the school. Good luck to you both.
Great, thank you.
Leigh has completely dropped out of college, and since her mother passed away, Hannah's education has been falling further and further behind.
Most of her school life was based around socialising rather than academia.
Didn't get a single GCSE, but if I was... Every morning I'd be like, oh, I can't be to go to school, and he'd be like, that's okay, have the day off.
The teachers were finding it difficult to teach her a lot of the stuff because she wasn't that interested.
I could have been a geek or I could have had fun. I chose fun. I loved it.
Good morning.
Hi.
Their first lesson is English, taught by Jamaican Mrs. Burke.
We were talking about writing speeches, so let's take our books to page 30, and we'll talk about some of them, sure, most of you would have heard about. It's Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King. And Leigh, what do you know about Dr. King?
One of the main speeches he wrote was I Have a Dream, and it's been told around the world.
It has been told around the world. Hannah, do you know anything about him? You have never heard anything about him?
I've heard about him.
You have heard about him. Could you read Dr. King's speech first?
I have a dream that one day every valley shall be...
Exalted?
Exalted.
I'm going to stop you there. This was Dr. King's dream. Your dream. What's your dream? Think about it for a second. What's your dream, Naomi?
I want to become something in life, to be recognized, to have an environmentally friendly world.
I want to be a grandmaster in chess.
He wants to be a grandmaster. That's definite. Hannah, what's your dream?
I don't have one.
You don't have one? No. You need to get one, because you're going to write a speech that tells us what your dream is.
At Lehigh, students receive homework every day. Tomorrow, Hannah and Leigh will be required to deliver their speeches in front of the entire class.
Did you hear that, Leigh? I have a dream. What's your dream? I want to play chess.
Like that, he's going to get...
Hannah might be scornful of her new classmates' ambitions, but there's no disguising that the homework topic has touched a nerve.
I don't have a dream, and some people don't. I don't like to look forward because it's stressful. I like living for today. I like to have fun. I want to not stress myself out. So looking forward and thinking, oh my God, in 5 years' time, this is going to happen, and then worrying about it. Why would I want to do that?
While Hannah withdraws, Leigh is relishing the attention.
No, I'm the good one at school, but when I get home, I get loads of trouble at home because I don't take out my piercings.
Your piercings?
My nipple piercing. My tongue, but they've managed to get out. Right, I had to take the ball
Yes.
At the end of the week, the school will be hosting its annual prize giving. Precious and her fellow students will be performing a traditional dance. Hannah and Leigh are expected to join in.
God almighty.
This part around your waist.
Yes.
This is very different to England.
Leigh is a wonderful dancer. You can imagine that he has never done it. But I like the spirit. He's very positive about everything.
By contrast, Hannah is refusing to take an interest in anything the school has to offer.
I think Hannah is being rude about all the traditional dancing thing. I mean, she hasn't even given it a try, and she's already refusing. At least Leigh tried.
She's too self-conscious. She cares what people think about her too much. And she's worried that people will think that she's an idiot, when everyone's doing exactly the same.
I know I'm being a stroppy teenager. I know that I'm being a bit of a dick. I know that. But I'm so not used to this.
All timetabled activities are compulsory at Lehigh Academy, and non-participation is unacceptable.
Come in, please.
It's not long before Vice Principal Hutchinson wants a word with Hannah.
Right, now I'm getting reports from teachers that you're not really cooperating in class.
Okay.
So, you have detention.
I'm sorry, but I can't click into that.
Well, Hannah, I have to stop you there. I'm not here to debate the rules.
But
that is, I'm afraid, the way the world works here and elsewhere. Don't forget to report here at 3.
Right.
All right, thank you. Hannah's behaviour is quite the exception to what I am familiar with in the school. Hannah's a difficult case, but we wouldn't give up on her. She mustn't give up on herself.
I have done nothing wrong at all. Been on my best behaviour.
It's the end of the first school day. Leigh leaves Hannah to start her detention. He's eager to get home and share his achievements.
I've learned quite a lot today, actually. Surprisingly, I even joined in with the dancing.
You guys dance. Can you demonstrate?
Then yes.
And then your legs like this.
And then it was.
Good boy.
Back at school, Hannah's had time to dwell on her negative attitude. Now Mr. Hutchinson wants to discuss her behaviour with Mrs. Selelos.
Oh, Mrs. Selelos. Thank you very much for coming. You're an intelligent person. You have the potential to do well, but you have to open your heart, I would say, to do that.
You shouldn't just be seen to be an odd one out. You are not doing yourself any justice. You are not doing us any justice.
I'm sorry to you. I really am. And I know that you're not used to this kind of thing, and I know that it's, like, horrible to have to sit here in front of a vice principal and talk about somebody that you're looking after misbehaving. And I'm sorry about that. I'm also sorry to you that I've made you feel as though I haven't been trying.
But you know that it's okay to cry.
Yeah, I know.
I cry myself.
I know, everyone does, but...
Why? Do you think it's a sign of weakness or something?
Yeah, definitely.
Back at home, Mrs. Selelos wants to understand why Hannah has such a destructive attitude towards her education.
It's just not me. I don't know, I just don't like being taught, and I don't like... It stresses me out.
Mm-hmm. Don't you think if you had education, you stand a better chance of getting a job? Not only a job, but a well-paying job.
I don't know, the whole idea just scares me completely.
I know you don't want to think about the future anyway.
Yeah.
But the future is going to come, whether you want to admit it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like you to do the homework for yourself, not for the school.
All right. I'll try my best.
Please.
Okay.
All right, dear.
Yeah, she's made me think, like, about the future, which I don't want to do. But I guess one day I'm going to have to.
While Hannah takes a step forward, Leigh is heading in the opposite direction.
I really don't want to talk about this.
Come on, Leigh.
No.
He's been confronted with the consequences of his own dishonesty.
Why can't this family keep anything to themselves? I'm not even going to talk to anyone anymore.
Harpe heard Leigh still wearing his nipple ring. And as Botswanan custom demands, he's told his parents about this deception.
Can I sit with you guys?
Hi.
If you must.
What's that, man? You want to tell me what's up?
You. There's not 1 ounce of bit of respect you have for me. At all. If your brother came to you and told you something, would you go and jump straight into your parents' room and go, blah, 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 blah? Would you tell them? Then where's the respect?
I say to my mother, she asked me true. No, I won't lie to you.
I've tried so hard. I've stopped smoking. I haven't been in trouble. I've worked at school. I worked hard. I've been respectful. I've made them dinner. I washed their freaking hands. I took out my piercings. I took out my tongue. I took out that. Okay,
He's abided by every single rule.
I have stopped.
One thing he does wrong, and instantly it goes straight to your parents.
In the Selelos household, family rows are resolved not by shouting, but by talking. Harpe has decided to help Leigh plead his case in a formal family conference.
It may be wrong, and please correct us if we are, but we are just saying, can he at least just let this thing be for the sake of peace, and also in appreciation for all, to show him appreciation for all he has tried.
I can hear what you are saying, my sons.
Yeah.
But Leigh has to remove this thing. He was not born like this.
It's a breach of trust.
Please, we want to stress that point, Ma'am, that he is in a completely different setting.
You are now appearing as if you are the legal representative of Leigh. Leigh can talk for himself. But the way you worked out is disrespectful. I would like you to apologize to us for that behavior.
I apologise for walking out on you, and I apologise for using the language I used. But to you it may be a piece of metal, but it's part of me and part of how I am. I want to be myself towards you, and this is me. The piercings are me.
I can see that you are in such a state, and I don't really want to spoil the relationship, but what I would like to stress is that we don't want to see that under any circumstances.
It's the teenagers' second school day. But first, Mrs. Selelos wants Hannah and Leigh to understand how behaviour like theirs is dealt with in Botswanan culture. She's escorting Hannah and Leigh to her town's tribal court, or Kgotla, where family disputes are judged according to traditional tribal values.
This is where cases of disobedience are brought. Offences like disobeying parents, doing drugs, kind of activities. They are brought to the tribal court. The chiefs or a particular chief adjudicate on the case and decides the best course of action. And that might also include lashing or caning of the offender.
Children as young as 8 can be caned by village elders as punishment for bad behaviour at home. A fact that Leigh has trouble accepting.
I think it's disrespectful for the children. I think...
Disrespectful? That's our tradition.
Yeah, I understand it's your tradition, but in my culture...
We don't regard it as a disrespect to each other.
Do you believe that children have rights? There's no such thing as rights when it comes to a child.
You are joking me. You did not just say that. No.
That is offensive. No kid, no matter what, should be hit. They should be told not to do it, and if they refuse to listen, and then you still shouldn't hit them. You should explain to them why they shouldn't.
For the first time, they might talk to you. For the second time, they might talk to, but the third time, they need to impose harsh punishment, and that would include, obviously, lashing. And it works here. It works.
I've swore at my parents. I have thrown things at my parents. I've even told my parents that I hate them and I wish they were dead.
They gave you too much rights, if I may use that word. And where are you right now? I'm certain that had you been spanked, have you been lashed when you were young, you would be different.
Yeah, well, I think I'd be a lot nastier person.
I don't agree with him when he says in English culture they've never been beaten.
Never.
So many times I have seen English women beating their children, even as young as like this.
Making their bum.
Until it falls down. So he's not telling the truth, this young man.
No, I've never been beaten.
He wants to justify his wrongdoings.
Once at school, Hannah must complete the remainder of yesterday's detention. She's been instructed to spend an hour filling bin bags with litter. As ever, she's determined to do the bare minimum.
Are there any other dustbins?
Oh, there's a place where there's lots of rubbish.
Wicked, thank you.
Yeah, there's lots of rubbish over there.
Oh no, I don't want to touch it.
Just take a black bag and say it's yours.
Thank you. You are thinking in the right box here.
Get one of these.
Nice one.
There you go.
You are a star, Dick. You are great. Thank you.
Hannah thinks she's met a fellow skiver. But in this school, everyone aspires to a bright future.
I have no idea what I want to do when I'm older. I have not looked forward in the slightest.
So you're going to stay with your parents your whole life?
No, I'm pretty much living with my mates already, off like council tax and shit like that. Yeah, they've got a flat in town, so we all chip in.
No ambitions, nothing?
Not really. I don't really look forward that far. I just look for now.
You want to be a hobo, just traveling the whole time?
No! Might work in a shop or something.
Don't you have dreams like you want this and you want that? I mean, you have to work for these dreams. You can't just, be there like I'm living for the moment. Life is not all about fun. I mean, one of these days you're going to have to go out there.
But when the day comes...
I know you're young and you just want to live your life. And I'm like that too, I understand. And we're teenagers and we just want to have fun. But, I mean, you have to think about your future.
Halfway through their Botswanan experience, both teens are starting to realise a fundamental difference between Britain and Africa.
It's just basically, you've got to be a rebel to be cool. But here, you've got to be smart to be cool.
It's really bizarre.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
To be cool, you have to be smart. And actually, it's pretty good.
We're going to start our presentation. I have a dream. Any volunteers?
It's time to present their English homework. And Leigh is determined to impress Mrs. Burke.
I have a dream, one that many people want, many people try for. Some succeed and some fail. But the winners never quit and the quitters never win. If you just put your heart and soul into what you want, never take no for an answer. Don't give up on things you love. They make you who you are. Make your dreams become reality, for you may never know if you'll get another shot at it. And that's all I've done.
I have a dream that someday men and women would put their differences aside and live in peace.
I have a dream that the young minds in this room will drive the emancipation of our homeland into a league of its own.
Last up is Hannah. Despite her preparation, her confidence deserts her.
To be completely honest with you, I don't have a dream. This isn't my dream. I just wrote down a load of rubbish because I got given homework, but I don't actually have a dream, just so you know. So this isn't well written or anything.
Just make your presentation, Hannah, thanks.
I have a dream where women are not judged by the way they look. I believe that all women of any age or any culture, style, individuality all have a self-conscious person inside of them. One day I hope women can have enough courage to look beyond their exterior and not inspired to look like the models in magazines, but to show themselves through personality.
Thank you, Hannah.
Hannah's speech was nice. It was honest. I actually didn't think she was gonna do it, but I'm actually happy that she actually took the effort to do it.
Hannah, the sentiments were good. It's unfortunate that you felt that this isn't your dream, because I'm sure that many women around the world could understand some of the things you spoke about women. Okay, all right.
People are always implying that I'm stupid, and I really don't blame them, because I did slip a lot, and I feel stupid. I don't know, I used to be so smart. Just got such lack of confidence in myself.
The British teenagers and their African parents are becoming more comfortable in each other's company. Mrs. Selelos wants to take advantage of the positive atmosphere to dig a little deeper.
Don't you think Hannah is taking some dopes? Marianyana. Things like that. She
smokes
she
it.
Behaves.
She smokes it.
She smokes tobacco.
And marijuana, same as me.
You do?
Yeah.
But last time when we met, first time you told us that we have quit all these things.
For this week, I'm trying to quit.
To quit?
Yeah, I'm trying to quit.
Yeah, but you don't have to try, but you have to.
There's no addiction. I've got no addiction to marijuana.
You don't benefit anything from smoking. Instead, it cripples your mind. You can't think properly.
I only have one true friend, and he smokes weed. It's going to be the peer pressure of him maybe sitting there smoking a joint, and I'm just like, no, I don't want it. But I could take it again. So, yeah, it's difficult because, as I said, I've only got one friend and I don't want to lose him. I really don't.
Sometimes I feel you guys can change.
I feel I'm changing.
And I know to change from the habit or the things that you used to do is not a matter of a day.
No, it's going to take time.
It takes time.
Like many families, the Selelos own a cattle post out in the country. Today they want Leigh and Hannah to get a taste of a more rural African life.
Leigh, welcome to the Lynn's. And this is our family farm.
So we brought you here so that you can work for a change instead of always idling in England.
Great.
So are you ready for the work?
No.
But the work is ready for you. Okay, so now we're gonna get to harvest some sweet reed.
Got sandy shoes, and I'm hot and I'm bothered. And now my trousers are falling down.
Okay, Leigh, today we're going to have dinner. We're going to have goat meat. So we're going to go to the kraal right now to get the goat that we're going to slaughter.
I'm not killing it, though.
In Botswana, learning to slaughter animals is a rite of passage for every boy.
Come on, goat. Yeah.
Where?
Where big? You're going to kill it.
I'm not going to kill it. I just physically can't do it.
Yeah. Hold it like this.
Hold it. Yeah, she's saying hold it like that.
Look it. Look it. Look it. Look it.
No, I can't.
Look it. Hey. He's dead.
Hold it. Underneath.
I don't want to touch any more of it than I already have. Where? What are we doing? What?
That's okay.
On the other side of the farm, Mrs. Selelos has decided to share a secret with Hannah.
You know, when I was still at school, I fell pregnant. the head teacher came, and then he said, I'm giving you 10 minutes to clear your locker, and you should be out of my school. It was very, very painful. So you are not the only one who has gone through the hardships.
I used to be like really smart. In middle school, I was top of the school. We had like these girls, and like I always hung around with them, and I was like, yeah, I'm in with the popular kids. They were all like hair and makeup and stuff like that. I began to fuss more about doing my makeup before school than I did like doing my homework. Like when I started bunking lessons and doing my makeup and straightening my hair in lessons and getting kicked out and stuff. And this gave me friends.
Yeah. You are a person in your own right. It's important to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You have that in you, Hannah. You have that in you.
Yeah, I used to have that. I'd like to have it back. When it comes to Mrs. Selelos, she just opened up to me, and I felt that I could do the same to her, and I respect her a lot for it.
The teens have been in Botswana for almost a week. Tonight, Leigh has his first contact from home.
I've got a letter here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You are welcome. Huh?
Thank you.
Yeah.
To our dear son Leigh, recently I'm sure you will admit you have lost your way in life. Sometimes you're turning into someone I don't recognise, especially after you have been smoking your weed. I do want you to know that despite our disagreements and arguments, I really do love you. And when I moan at you, it's only because I care, and I'm scared that you will end up getting in too deep that you won't be able to get out. We both do love you and miss you so much. You're everything, Mum and Dad. And I didn't know that I changed because I smoked weed. I thought I was always the same. I just want to tell my parents that I'm really sorry, and I want my parents to be proud of me again.
It's prize-giving day at school. Both teens have been asked to give a short speech about their experiences in Botswana.
Knock, knock, Hannah.
Hello.
Can you come and help me with the ironing?
Yep, sure.
Thank you, my dear.
But before they leave, Mrs. Selelos wants Hannah to engage with the issue she's been desperate to avoid: her mother's life and death.
I guess you're very close to your mom.
We weren't actually that close. We didn't really speak. Like, she left home, and I hardly got to see her. And when I did, she was drinking or something, and I just got so fed up with it. And like,
fed up with the drinking or her?
Both. I just wanted to see her and not drunk her.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, like, she took me to festivals, and she was so much fun when she had a drink in her and stuff.
Does talking about your mother's death evoke some painful feelings? That's why you don't want to talk about it?
Yeah, painful feelings. I don't like thinking about upsetting things that's happened in the past.
It's upsetting. Life has to go on. And I would like to believe that even our loved ones who have died would want us to live a happy life.
I think talking about things is a good idea. I've never really thought about that. But yeah, talking about things is a good idea. But I've always wanted to be this kind of person who's like, yeah, that's happened to me, but let's just go on with it and stuff. Yeah, maybe I'll start talking more.
It's the last day of school, and hundreds of parents are arriving to celebrate their children's achievements.
It's too small, isn't it?
Put it around your
Okay, thank you.
Mrs. Selelos wants Hannah and Leigh to make her proud. Hannah is ready to prove to herself that if she tries, she can succeed.
Okay, wow, this is really scary for me, so... yeah, I just wanted to thank everyone for having us on board. I've had a really great time here, and I appreciate everything. I've had so many new experiences, and it's mainly to do with the school. So I'm very grateful towards all of you. Thank you.
I'm very, very proud of them. It's unbelievable. You know, I'm speechless.
I am proud of myself just because I'd never, ever, ever stand up in front of that many people with a microphone.
Oh, I'm proud of you too.
The time has come for the teens to leave Botswana and return to their own families back home.
We all agree and believe that you emerging out of this experience, better people.
Thank you.
Yeah, believe in yourself. Look people in the eye. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, stop crying. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you all so much.
Bye-bye.
The one thing I've learnt the most from this experience is to give a crap.
At the moment, the world's my oyster, and I can do anything I want with it if I just put my mind to it.
Hello. Are you listening? Yeah. Whenever I come here, straighten my hair, out the door again. And it's just like I never have any time for any of you, but I'd like to spend some more time with you guys.
I'm going to appreciate you more because you've been away for so long and I've missed you.
Yay!
Yay!
I've
Nice
missed
to
you
have you
too.
home again.
Lynn. Hello, mate. You all right?
Oh my God, look at you! Oh, jeez! Oh!
You look different, don't you?
Do I?
God, yeah.
I miss you
got a lovely
guys.
tan.
No tongue bars. They took all my piercings, all of them. Yeah, I brought home like a lot of respect for you guys.
God, we're happy to see you, mate. I tell you, I'm
You don't realise,
missed
do
you
you?
like mad.
It's been
really
weird.
haven't we?
It's been absolutely high. I'm getting all, well, I'm welling up now.
And hopefully I want to get my life like on track. I really do.
Fresh start, yeah?
All of us, yeah.
New beginnings.
Yeah.
New beginnings.
Yeah, we try.
He seems stiff, he's
He's got a lot of ideas.
grown up.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
And he
matured.
seems motivated.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I think we're going to see a different boy from now on.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.